Hello everyone, Toad69500 here, and here's a video I've been meaning to make for a while. In fact, I've been meaning to make it since it happened on my birthday, which was the 3rd of May, and it's now June. So that tells you about how long I've been wanting to make this video. Anyways, a long time, not super long ago, but a few months ago, I went to see a panther tank, which was on display in, look at that, it's always there. In fact, I'll be seeing it, like, a lot for the rest of my life pretty soon, because I'll go to a school which is close by there, so every time I take the bus, I'll see that panther. Then later, I made a video about me and Jordy going to see the leopard tank. But now, for my birthday, me and my mom went on a trip, which I would like to call the Sherman Quest. Why is it called the Sherman Quest? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. All around the country, there are Shermans as war things, memorials, museum pieces, just sprinkled around the area where Operation Market Garden happened. So we went around that area and looked at some of the tanks which were there. And I decided to make a video about all the pictures and some of the videos I took while going around. So let's get started with tank number 1. Sherman on our list is Couger, which is a Sherman with a 105mm howitzer. Is it a? I think it's a howitzer, I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, this was a Canadian Sherman, which will be kind of a thing. I'm pretty sure all of these tanks were Canadian. So I guess the Canadians played a pretty big role during Operation Market Garden. Anyways, I was wondering if we would be able to climb on some of these tanks. And we round the corner, I see Couger, and there's like 5 kids sitting on top of the body and turret of Couger. And I was like, well, that's my question answered, so of course I also had to climb on top. And it was pretty cool, of course, all the hatches were welded shut and stuff, but there was also this machine gun mount, which I had to do this with.
Commander, the Germans are too strong. Don't worry, we gotta fit the weapon. We gotta. We can stop them now. Duck, we are unstoppable.
I also made a few little videos around Couger, also making fun of the amount of tracks on the front, and checking on something.
Sir, the Germans' guns are too strong. Don't worry, I got you.
Well, if it isn't the hatch from here.
Yes, I checked that the Fury hatch was there, which is going to be a recurring theme throughout this video. So, yeah, and I'm actually happy I did this, but we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, Couger was pretty cool. I put Duck in the gun because I wanted to make a meme. However, Couger was not really the right kind of tank for that. The barrel was too big for Duck. Plus, it was blocked off pretty early, so I couldn't really start to put Duck in there. So anyways, we continued on our quest. After saying goodbye to Couger, and as some new kids arrived to go and keep him company and climb on top of Couger, me and my mom went off once again to go to our next tank. It was a long journey to the next place, and we even drove a small portion through Germany, which was pretty funny because we pretty much immediately recognized, like, wait, we're not in Kansas anymore. That everything was just slightly different. But anyways, on to our next tank. The next tank was Robin Hood, also a Canadian thing, but this one was actually also a Canadian modification of the Sherman. This is a Canadian Grizzly Sherman. As far as I can tell, this means a few small changes around the tank, but the most notable is the tracks.
For you. What are those?
To say the least, it looks a little cursed in my opinion, but oh, hey, it's nice. And also, Robin Hood had the good size I needed to shove duck inside of the gun, and I got the pictures I needed to make the funny meme. Fooling me. Anyways, I took a few more pictures around it, and I also we also got some pictures of me actually standing next to the tank this time, which now one of these pictures is my profile picture on Discord. Neat.
I see there's multiple variants of the Sherman which put a bulge in the back of the turret. The hell is that?
After checking on the Fury hatch, which surprisingly looked like it had some kind of grate in front of it this time, which was a little strange. I, however, didn't want to go and crawl underneath the tank and get it. Something you also might have noticed is that the paint on Robin Hood wasn't looking so good. Yeah, the pictures we saw online, Robin Hood looked a little bit better, but hey, I guess it has its own charm. At first, I thought it was covered like in like dust or pieces of like just brick, but no, it was just the protective anti-rust red paint underneath the green coming out. But after saying our goodbyes to Robin Hood, which is actually a very nice name for a tank, we made our way to the final Sherman, quote-unquote Sherman.
For the greatest vehicle in the entire army.
The Kangaroo. It has no turret because it's an APC. Also, bullet holes.
Yes. Our final tank was a Kangaroo carrier. Again, it was Canadian, because of course it was. And something I was wondering immediately about the Kangaroo carrier, if we could get in. Like, I was wondering what they would have done to the open top of the Kangaroo carrier. And I checked, I thought maybe they would put like an iron grate there so you could still look inside. But no, they decided to opt out and just put a large sheet of metal over it. Huh. Again, this tank was also again climbable, unlike the last one, which Robin Hood was outside of a museum, so I didn't do it. I think I saw people from inside the museum, probably some janitor, because I don't think the museum was actually open, else we would have gone in. However, we saw like an advertisement picture which had two kids sitting on the front. So, of course, I did also climb on top of it. Sadly, we don't have any pictures of that. However, I was able to get some other funny pictures.
He's driving, boys. He will drive us to victory.
However, after all this time, one thing finally paid off, and that is checking the Fury hatches. Because I looked for the Fury hatch, and then this happened. That's right. It is open. Just a hole in the bottom. Not in the top, like you would expect from a kangaroo. So, of course, I climbed underneath the tank and inside. I made 2 videos, one is a bit more calm, and the other is just me freaking out that I made my way inside. I'll play both of them right now for you. However, don't expect too much, as the insides have been cleaned out, and it's also pretty dark.
Whoa! I'm inside!
I can see the transmission.
Holy crap. You thought you could stop us by blocking off the top?
Well, you're wrong.
I think the turret is probably welded. Holy shit. They've cleaned it out alright. There's nothing in.
Currently, I'm inside a goddamn kangaroo.
Holy shit. There's a hole there. Something got through. Holy shit.
This is where the machine gunners had.
Amazing. Like remnants of something like that used to control. You can kind of see where shit was. Whatever it was, it's gone. Even the engine's gone. Scary.
Now, how do I get out?
Anyways, after finding my way out of the kangaroo, covered in rust particles, there were some other things in the nearby area around the war. There was a museum, which we saw a plane in the distance, some little embankments and trenches, and a little kind of scene set up. So we went and looked at some of those, and I was able to also capture a few more pictures and videos.
Spotted. You seem to be kind of half inside of a metal wall. Also, you don't have a head. Also, machine gun. Wow.
Guys, this is no time to fall asleep. Stop sleeping. And you as well. Your hand is falling off. I think you should be more worried. Oh no, the enemy!
Boys, where's the enemy? Oh no. There they are.
After that was all over, we got back into the car. I went back and said goodbye to the kangaroo carrier. And we went back inside the car and drove back home, where I think I fell asleep. Afterwards, I got home, and Jordy came over and we celebrated my birthday a little bit more. Brought the cake as well, which was nice. And I showed him the videos and told him the stories of the Sherman quest. Afterwards, he was pretty jealous and he wanted to go on his own Sherman quest. But whenever that will happen, who knows? Anyways, yeah, my birthday was pretty fun. So after that was all done, we the days pretty much went by normal. I had my exam week, which is probably why I haven't uploaded in a while, and also why I've been putting this video off. And yeah, that was pretty cool. We still, of course, once the museums go back open, I still want to go to some actual tank museums. Because as cool as it is seeing these boys on display just outside, there's not a lot in the nearby area. It's mostly Shermans and that one Panther. Well, at least in World War II terms. There's also that Leopard, of course. But yeah, that was the Sherman quest. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Still can't believe I made it in there.